There's a discovery from 1982 that turns your whole understanding of reality and your own identity inside out. David Bohm, a physicist who worked alongside Einstein, uncovered something that makes ordinary logic collapse. The world you're moving through right now, the screen before your eyes, the walls around you, even your hands, isn't what you assume. It is. It's not solid. It's not the starting point. It's a projection. A holographic display emerging from a deeper realm of reality your senses cannot perceive. And here's the mind-breaking part. You're not the observer watching display. You're the field generating it. Think of a hologram. From afar, it looks three-dimensional, physical, real. But when you reach for it, there's nothing, only empty space. The image isn't the thing itself. It's light information, decoded from a flat surface into the illusion of depth. Bohm realized the entire cosmos functions this way. Everything you witness, matter, time, space, even your inner world, belongs to what he named the explicate order, the unfolded visible projection. But behind it exists the implicate order, a hidden, unified field where everything truly begins, and this inner layer follows. Completely different principles. Distance irrelevant. Time not an obstacle. Separation between you and others, only a feature of the hologram, not of the source. At the deepest layer, everything is one, not metaphorically, but literally. Bohm demonstrated this through what he called the quantum potential, an invisible field where every thought, emotion, memory, and future possibility already resides, folded into unity, continually emerging into your lived experience. Most people hear this and dismiss it as abstract science. But what if it explains why some people change instantly while others remain stuck for years? What if the difference isn't willpower, trauma, impact, or persistence, but whether someone learned to work with the source field rather than only adjusting the projection? This isn't for those seeking quick fixes or feel-good slogans. You've tried all of that already. The visualizing, the mantras, the think, positive advice, and it didn't deliver. Not the way they claim, because deep inside you hold something heavier than pain you feel shattered at. The center, as if your childhood didn't just hurt you, it fractured something fundamental. Your trust, your joy, your sense of protection. You've done the inner work, therapy, meditation, shadow, processing, plant medicine, and felt brief relief, but eventually you crash into a barrier. You see your patterns, yet you can't shift them. Worse, you watch other people heal. They share breakthroughs online, speak about release and peace, and you wonder, what's wrong with me? Am I too broken? Is my pain beyond fixing? And under all of it, there's a quiet fear of hoping. Again, because hope was crushed when you were small. Every time you believed change was possible and it didn't come, it eroded your strength. So now you stay, interested but protected. You explore quantum theory and consciousness, yet keep yourself at arm's length. This sounds powerful, but it won't work for someone like me. I recognize that voice. I've lived in that place, too. Not your life, but that feeling of being permanently damaged, watching others move through a world that didn't betray them at the root. But here's what Bohm revealed, and this isn't denial or spiritual escape. You were never broken, not after healing, not because of willpower, never. At the level of the implicate order, the quantum foundation of existence, wholeness cannot be destroyed. Your pain was real, your trauma mattered, but your essence, it remained untouched. Bohm demonstrated this through a simple setup. He placed a drop of ink inside a cylinder filled with clear glycerin. As he turned the cylinder slowly. The ink stretched out, thinned, and faded, appearing gone. But when he reversed the motion, the ink returned. Same shape, same place, as if it had never vanished. The order wasn't gone. It was folded away, unseen, but, oh, that's you. Your innocence, your joy, your ability to trust, they didn't disappear in childhood. They folded into the implicate order. They're still there, not as memories, not as potential, but as living reality waiting to emerge again. Bohm showed that at the quantum scale, nothing is ever truly gone. Particles don't vanish. They withdraw into the field and can reappear. You are not your trauma. You are a wholeness enfolded through all space and time. The broken version of you isn't a permanent self. It's just a repeating pattern of unfoldment, and patterns shift not by repairing fragments, but by allowing a different pattern, wholeness, to surface from what has always been whole. Think of those childhood moments. Pure laughter, warm sunlight on your face, effortless presence. That wasn't a lost version of you. That was wholeness, taking form, and it's still reachable, now from the implicate field. So the real question isn't how do I fix myself? It's how do I allow wholeness to unfold? Again, you don't need to solve every origin. You only need to shift one node in the pattern, and the entire hologram reshapes. I know the next concern, infinite causes. That feels impossible. But you were never meant to manage them. You're meant to engage the quantum potential, the unseen field. Bohm identified that links everything, everywhere simultaneously. Unlike force, fields like gravity or magnetism, this one doesn't weaken with distance. It's equally present here, there, and beyond. Your thoughts aren't random neural firings. Your emotions aren't isolated. They ripple through this field, influencing the architecture of your reality. That's why force positivity collapses, but true inner coherence creates actual change. You can't control the projection. You must shift the source. Let me be precise. Your trauma was real. The harm happened. The absence hurt you. The explicate order, the world you interact with, is real, but it isn't the ultimate layer. It isn't fixed, and it isn't your identity. You're not a damaged image trying to repair itself. You're the field creating the image, and in that origin, wholeness never disappeared. I know another fear is rising. If I'm the source, did I create my trauma? Is it my fault? No. The child you were didn't generate pain from some higher level intention. You were inside a reality formed by countless forces, ancestral wounds, collective conditioning, cosmic dynamics, none of which measured your value. But here's the critical point. Although you didn't create the past, your awareness now influences what unfolds next. In quantum theory, particles exist as potentials until observed. Then one path becomes real. Bohm pushed even further. The observer doesn't manufacture reality. They select which aspect of the implicate order becomes observable, like choosing a channel from a holographic transmission. And here's the reality-shifting truth. The you doing, the observing isn't inside your skull. Your brain is part of the projection. Real awareness, the silent witness, taking in these words, exists at the level of the implicate order. It's not contained within you. It is you, and from that layer, it generates both your inner experience and outer world as a single continuous expression. That's why switching jobs or partners without inner shift dissolves. You're still tuned to the same frequency, unworthiness, fear, abandonment. So the same story repeats, just with different characters. True, change starts when you stop trying to shape the outer and begin aligning with the source. Even more, the quantum potential connects not only space, but time. Past, present, and future all exist simultaneously in the implicate field. Your childhood isn't behind you. It's still alive, influencing your now through unresolved coherence. But you don't have to repair the past. You only need to shift your relationship with it. Let the pain unfold, not to stay there, but to release the resistance holding it, frozen. Look at repeating relationship cycles. Psychology names it attachment. Bohm would call it coherence. You're still tuned to a frequency shaped by early injuries. No matter who you love, the same dynamic appears because the source pattern remains unchanged. The change doesn't come from picking better people. It comes from feeling the buried terror, grief, or shame completely. Then your coherence transforms, and without effort, a new pattern unfolds. This isn't about positive thinking. It's about tuning. Picture a radio. Endless stations are streaming through you right now. Melodies, noise, silence. But you only hear the one you're aligned with. Your nervous system, beliefs, and emotions are that dial. Trauma didn't just scar you. It recalibrated you to frequencies of fear, shame, or aloneness. It helped you survive, but now it keeps you confined. Therapy, EMDR, shadow work, they help, but they often stay in the explicate level, adjusting the projection. Real freedom begins when you shift your coherence at the source. And how? Not through another method, not through more effort, but by feeling what you've ignored. Let the suppressed wave rise, crest, and pass. Not to drown in emotion, but to finish it. Resistance freezes patterns. Surrender dissolves them. When you stop fighting the unfoldment, the field reshapes itself, not through force, through flow. And this is only one doorway. I end my book, Beyond the Frequencies, a quantum map for mastering consciousness. I lay out the entire framework, how to shift from unconscious reaction into conscious creation, how the nine master frequencies shape reality, and how to move from manifesting outcomes to embodying wholeness itself. The link is in the pinned comment. Remember, within the implicate order, your joy and pain, your innocence and shame all coexist, not as opposites, but as one unified whole. You survive by bearing the pain. But Bohm showed that what you resist, you reinforce. What you allow to unfold fully for just a moment can then refold into a new structure. Healing isn't repairing anything. It's letting the deeper order reveal itself through you. Your inner and outer life aren't two separate realms. They're two angles on the same source. When you shift your inner coherence, you alter the active information in the quantum potential, and that reshapes what arises externally, not by magic, not instantly, but truly noticeably and scientifically. This is what Be the Change really points to. You can't control the hologram, but you can adjust what you're tuned to, and that alters reality at its root. Here's where ancient wisdom and quantum theory meet. Every authentic spiritual tradition, Buddhism, Sufism, Taoism, Christian mysticism, points to the same recognition. Your real nature isn't your thoughts, your wounds, or your storyline. It's pure awareness, the silent witness beneath everything. Bohm gave this a scientific name, the implicate order. You're not the hologram, you're the field, producing it. Every truly transformative practice, meditation, prayer, inquiry isn't designed to silence the mind. It's designed to help you see you are not the mind. You're the openness in which thoughts appear, the stillness beneath. Emotion, when that realization lands, not as a concept, but as a direct experience, you stop being governed by your patterns, not because they vanish, but because you recognize they aren't. That recognition alone shifts your coherence. Bohm even proposed a superimplicate order, an even deeper layer where consciousness is primary and matter, time, and even your brain are expressions projected from awareness. This reverses everything. You're not a brain producing consciousness. You are consciousness expressing as a brain, as a life, as this precise moment, this breath. So your path isn't about becoming whole. It's about remembering. You've always been whole, and that brokenness is only a temporary lens through which wholeness is discovering itself. But don't confuse this with avoidance. Your pain is real at the level of the projection. It hurts. It shaped your nervous system. But it isn't the ultimate truth that it's a pattern folded from a deeper field. That's why spiritual bypassing collapses. Pretending the pain doesn't matter only freezes it in place. Real healing means feeling it completely, while remembering you are the field it moves through. Hold both truths. The trauma happened, and you are not the trauma. The pain is real, and you are not the pain. You feel broken, and you were never broken. This is Bohm's undivided wholeness, not perfection, but the full range of existence flowing as one continuous movement. And yes, you didn't create your childhood wounds. Endless causes shaped them. But now you have true agency, not over people, not over the past, but over your coherence, over the frequency you emit into the quantum field. You're not a prisoner of the hologram. You're its source. The wholeness you miss, your innocence, joy, trust never disappeared. It simply unfolded into the implicate order, waiting for your coherence to shift so it can surface again. Not because you fix yourself, but because you stopped blocking what was always whole. So the work isn't repair, it's recognition. Feel what was buried. Let the wave move. Redefine your relationship with what is. That's the science. That's what Bohm demonstrated. Nothing is ever truly gone. Reality is projection. You influence what unfolds, and you have always been the source. If this touched you, if you felt that quiet yes rise inside, comment below, I am the source field. Let's anchor this truth together. But there's still one final layer most people overlook. Bohm's research inspired neuroscientist Carl Bram, who found that your brain doesn't create reality, it interprets it functioning like a holographic lens. And that shifts everything about how you access the implicate order, why some people evolve with ease while others stay locked in. The projection, that's what we go into next. If you feel that pull, if you're ready to go deeper, subscribe not just to the channel, but to the frequency. This is where science merges with lived experience, where most spiritual teaching ends, we begin. You are the projection, and the projector, the wave, and the ocean, the unfoldment and the field you always have been. In the next video, how to amplify your vibration so reality adjusts before you, we'll reveal how to hold the exact frequency the quantum field must answer, not a momentary lift, but becoming the frequency itself. Because when that happens, reality has no option but to reorganize around who you truly are.